Right. This is raw footage, patrons and YouTube members. This is everything from the last... I don't know what's going on here. Right, I'm eating because I'm hungry. I'm having a twirl. So this is all the footage from the week that I spent at John's when we were doing the cage. Everything's raw. There'll be bits that are boring. There's bits that are really funny. There might be an odd... Well, there's quite a lot of swear words in it, which I don't like the channel to have swear words. But it's raw footage, so I'll let you know now. If you've got any youngsters around, I probably wouldn't watch it around them. Well, this is all the raw footage, so you can see the lot. There's over 2 hours. I'm just going through it now and making sure they're all turned round, because some of them, they're the wrong way around. I've got to turn the frame, so I'm turning the frame round for you. Enjoy it, and thanks for your support. And the merch will be coming out in the next couple of days. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered here. So yeah, enjoy. Well, the trailer's out. What day is it, Sam? Tuesday. It's Monday today. Next episode, we're on. We're getting the trailer out. We're off to go and scrap the Audi TT in there because it's not going to work and we've had enough. So we're going to stick it on the trailer. Sorry to tell you all, it's going on the trailer and it's off for scrap. We can't be bothered to do it anymore. Are you coming with me or are you staying here for your lunch?
I'm staying here, mate.
Too much to do. Have you sold plenty of merch today, Sam?
Yeah, loads.
What have you been selling?
Stickers.
Stickers. So if you want to know where to buy some Shine Automotive stickers, link down below. And we have these doody cups as well. Look at them cups. And there's apps. Yeah, link down below where you can go and get some merch and it helps out on the build. So the TT, whatever you want to call it, is on the back of the trailer now. I'm going to get set off down to John's. It's only a couple of miles down the road and I wasn't going to mess on in the yard trying to turn it around to get it on forwards before anyone says you put it on the trailer on. I know, but it's heavy. So I'll set off and that's it done. Right, so I've got down at John's and we're going to get the car off and scoot it into the garage. Happy days. Are you ready for it, John?
I've got a surprise for us.
I've got a surprise. We've got a surprise as well, so that'll do. Anyway, so what's going on?
These are our favourites.
These are our favourites, are they?
So Sam thinks that we're building a cage, but really we're just biscuit testing.
Just a biscuit testing. Yeah. We like biscuits. She's gone flat. She's gone flat. Right, what we've got is we've got the tub off. Right, we've got the tub off and we're cleaning up and just working out where we're going to put the plates, where the main part of the cage is. John's going to fabricate some plates here that are going to go up. So it's easier. This is why I wanted to have the shell so you could remove it so we can get all this proper tied in without messing around. So we'll just jump on and get these plates up. And then I'll show you the steel that we've got to use for building the cage with. You what?
We're making noise.
Well, that's all right. You're always making a noise, John. If you're making the noise, you're working, aren't you? We're doing something. Right, that's cleaned down. So what we're going to do now with the CNC machine, I think we maybe start off with a CAD design, cardboard and design, because that's how all great artists work out their drawings. Apparently, that's what John says, and I agree with him. So we'll do template there, then move over to the CNC machine. Transport the card design, put it into the CNC machine, then it'll get cut out, which I'll show you how they're cutting out the plate. And then we'll get that plate mocked up. That gives it a good base for the cage to be welded down, and then I don't think, because this is going to be a permanent cage, it won't be getting bolted down to the floor. Everything will be just welded down. Where's that bit of tube you have?
Got floor behind you. You'll find it.
So yeah, it's fine. So that's obviously where the B pillar will be. So you can't just weld it to the floor there, because that'd be garbage. So we make a nice strong plate that sits on there. Then the cage will be welded to that, and all this I think we're going to come over here and bring it down so we've got maximum strength there for it, in case if we ever have an impact. So yeah, that's looking fan-dabby-dozy already.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. And not pucker. Not pucker.
Mega.
Mega.
It's mega.
It's mega.
We're going to just
This is a CAD design now then, eh?
kind of like roughly work it out, I think.
So that's how all artists work out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
The best way in the world.
I just need some scissors, which I'm struggling to find.
I had some scissors as well I was going to pick up.
Yeah, we could have done with some. I'll have some. Just means I need to climb and find them.
Just to climb and find your stuff, John. Is it up there? Up or over? Have you done your risk assessment before you went up there?
Always.
Always. Good.
Constantly evaluating any risk that is in front of me. It's always changing. That's what we do these days.
I see, I like it, I like it.
Especially when there's idiots about, it's always ongoing.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot, so that's all right. Won't worry about that. So, yeah, it's mega. So, yeah, this is... Obviously, that's very superficial, that tub going on. You could really, once this cage is on, that's more stronger than just welding that on. That's why I wanted to have the body off, so we can get the cage all tight and bring the body back on, keep moving on and off while we're working on it. It's so much easier to work with it like a monocoque floor as well. So yeah, John's getting his scissors. He's somewhere over there. Are you sorted?
Yeah. We're all going now.
Just don't fall over. Please fall over, because I'd love to watch that. It'd make everyone laugh. Then we'd have to pick up a penguin.
Yeah. We're on.
Sorted.
So we've got a knife. We haven't got scissors.
We haven't got scissors.
As long as we get a rough shape, we can fine tune it, see, with
Yeah.
the computer. So someone's ringing.
No, I've got my phone in my hand, John. It's your phone.
Yeah.
Someone's ringing you.
I best get it.
Could be someone wanting to order a cage already, John.
They needn't bother.
They needn't bother.
There's a bucket and a half outside. Look at that. We're getting close at that, aren't we?
Looking, yeah, it's looking nice
What we
there.
do is we just remark that like that. Got a pen.
We've got a nice pen in your pocket.
Yeah.
A red one.
Yeah, that's the one I was going for.
Nice cardboard and design it. Cardboard. Cardboard.
Cardboard and design.
I know.
We just keep trimming it till we get to what we want.
I'm terrible at pronouncing words. I don't even say Shine Automotive properly. It's proper northerner. Shine Automotive. Welcome to Shine Automotive. Colin here.
YouTube star.
I'm not a YouTube star, mate.
YouTube star.
People just seem to like what we do.
Yeah. YouTube star. The next Logan Paul.
Next Logan Paul. We're not too serious. We do the job right, but I think you've got to be a bit light-hearted when you do it.
How long's it going to be till you get in a boxing ring with Mayweather?
I'm not going in no boxing ring. I'm not fighting one. I'm not fighting nobody.
We'll send Kevin. Irish always come out.
Mate, if I had a fight with myself in front of the mirror would probably win.
We'd come out laughing.
Yeah. There'd be me on the floor. The mirror sat there laughing at you.
Take some copying onto the computer, this one. Oh, I've got close there.
Oh, look at that.
That bit's close. That bit there just wants a little bit. We'll just...
Yeah, this is what a grinder's for, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but we get it close. If we get it close. Get it close, you see. End up with cardboard all over, won't we?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to be the cleaner.
You're going to be the...
What time do I need to be here in the morning?
You're going to be the welder.
What?
You're going to be the
No,
welder.
no. I'll stick to my sheet metal.
Whatever time you want. You're the boss. You're the balls. We might do a template, because once you've got this one out of, if you do a template out of 2mm,
It should reverse
it should
onto
fit
that side.
perfectly.
You should be able to mirror it, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I should be able to. Up there needs a bit of a...
Little bit of a tweak.
We'll do one out of... Very nice.
Oh, look at that. Is that for me grilling my wagon?
That's it.
Oh, that's going to look good. If you haven't seen my wagon, if you haven't seen the race transporter videos, I'll put a link up above now, wherever, there's going to be a link up there, click on it. John did a load of fabrication work. It's still not finished, so there will be some wagon videos coming in, which will probably tie in, because we will have to have a break on this at some point and get on and do some other bits. Now, let's get the cage in this episode. Well, majority of it. So now you've made that bit of cardboard.
Just measure that and just...
So you measure that and print it, but how do you work out all that?
Just like that.
What, just with your hands?
Yeah, just like look at it and think, yeah, it's about right.
All right, I like it. Is it quite technical? It sounds quite technical.
Not really, just punch numbers in.
Just punch numbers in.
Yeah.
I'm not very good with numbers.
Just like there. And then you just round corners off.
All right, so you square it up and then you
Square
just...
it up and make it look like... This is a free program. Anybody that wants to use it.
Yeah, it's just a free program you get off the internet.
Yep.
Just download
online,
it.
Download it. Yeah. Easy. Get a set square. I drew this in like single, but I had to work out all the corners and how they all come together, and every single one fucking worked perfectly, which is quite a hard thing to do.
Yeah, but so this software's 2D.
Well, it's just flat, yeah.
Yeah, for what we're doing though, for flat CAD design, cardboard and design, you know.
Yeah, cardboard and design, yeah.
So you're aware now.
Yeah, just a bit roughly just kind of winging it.
Well, that's all I ever do is wing it.
14, 20. It's quite off-putting if you stood there with that camera like.
Forget about the camera, it's just me. It's just me.
I can just see a big muff in my face.
There's not a big muff in your face at all, it's just me talking to you.
Try to concentrate.
Just forget I'm here. Don't worry, it's just a camera. I want to see the master at work here. Do you know I've been called an artist? And I think I'm an artist.
Yeah, like Picasso will be quaking his boots with us
Oh, 100%,
pen,
100%.
I've seen that. So 95. So 95. Tell you what, we'll do it straight, 'cause it'll be easier to do it straight over that distance. So up 95.
Get the camera on my face.
Tell you, if you were paparazzi properly, I'd have probably punched you by now.
Punched you.
Punched you.
I would have lost. I don't have a clue what you're making here. Like, this is too complex for me.
Ah, look.
Oh yeah, got it. Look at that.
So it's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we do is we kind of rough template like that.
Yep.
Join that one up. See, that doesn't look very square, does it? So that wants to be. Worked out from there. So what we do is we start from there. So 200 mil. We'll roughly do it, and then you have a steel one, you see, and then
We'll just cut some out with some thinner gauge steel as a template, and then you work from there.
and we'll just work from there. So then we'll just what do I want on there? 4 mil will be about right, won't it? So, oh no! Quick!
Your battery's low.
Quick!
Quick, John. What do you want me to do?
Turn that on. Turn it on.
Turn the power off.
Plug it in, but turn it on. So just sit this in the car, because that wants a bit of a notch out of it, look. Doesn't it?
Perfection takes time.
That's what you said,
I think you're just at McDonald's really having some food.
Don't you start.
Don't me start, why?
I get enough of that.
Who off?
At home.
At home, you get told off for eating too much.
Yeah.
Oh. I've got nobody to answer to.
I have a comfortable living.
We like biscuits, John.
I know.
I like lots of biscuits.
So is that like that? Now that's looking a bit more like
That's
a bit of a curve in there, look.
Yeah.
Well, just cut that out, I think. Do you think that wants to be a bit more, doesn't it? A bit more of an arc in there.
Just cut it out, can't you? I just set to it with soft pad.
Why when you just do that, look?
Oh yeah, see, yeah.
See how fast that was?
That was very fast.
Faster than you with your soft pad. And a lot cheaper.
I don't like spending money on soft pads like.
Nortec product prices.
Ooh.
No, good quality disc, Nortec product.
I've started using them, they seem good.
Yeah, it's good. Good is really nice.
Tech Products.
Very helpful guy.
Tech Products. If you're watching and you want to sponsor us anything, Tech Products, give you a bit more of a shout out.
If not, we're going to start slandering you.
Yes, that's it.
You like that? So what we'll do...
Got my own little folder.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it. So you've transferred the drawing onto the
there it is,
CNC
look.
now.
That's it. So
Yeah.
what you do with this one
that?
is you now tell it in this software how fast and where you want it to cut. 2 mil.
So we're just cutting a template out of 2 mil steel to start with now.
Something like that, yeah.
Wicked.
We'll try. So that's its cut
My
path.
favourite colour.
See?
Green, light green.
So it should go there,
Yeah.
start, cut all the way around, stop, track back.
Cool.
And that tells you here what you're cutting, so what thickness steel, what tool you want to cut. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but and then it just tells you the speed of the machine. And
you sound like you know what you're on about.
Try.
Yeah, John. I like it, John.
I've been watching loads of videos online trying to get tips like. There might be some CNC users looking at how I run my machine saying, "You aren't doing it properly."
You get that all the time, mate. No matter what. No matter what, there's always somebody that knows how to do it better. Do it this way, do it that way.
I just hope it works alright.
Yeah, it'll work fine, John. Work fine.
It's temperamental, like it's a good machine when it's working. But
Don't worry about that.
Jeez.
Very nice.
Very nice.
No, she's not a bad fit down there. Not a bad fit.
Wants a bit adding on here, doesn't it? Look.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit higher.
There's a bit of
A bit more on there. So this is where we just add a bit more on computer, you see, till we get what we want. That can be a bit sharper, that bottom corner.
Yeah.
Where's that pen gone?
You want to borrow my pen?
No, I've got my own, look.
That looks like that was one of my pens, that, John.
No. I'm very good at collecting them, like.
You You've got a load of kevs, haven't you?
Every time I see him, I take a pen off him.
So what we'll do now is we'll just mess about and keep. Oh, you can see me muff. What we'll do now is we'll just mess about and perfect this plate, and we'll be back in a second when we've perfected it.
So that one's that bit on there. Probably wants to be a bit lower really, right? Because obviously that's going to be on there, isn't it? Nice and flat off there. And that maybe doesn't want to be all the way up there, does it? That probably wants to be a bit lower. Fine tune it with the grinder. I don't think it needs to be as big.
Right?
Well, the top plate's only going to be like that, isn't it? With a folding, a bit of a fold up there. The top plate, well, obviously that's going to be folded like that and then like that, just to give it a bit of strength. So then that plate there only wants to go into that corner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, of course it does.
See?
Yeah.
There's still a little bit more to come off that, but I think we're there with that one.
Yeah, I do know.
By the time we seam it down there,
yeah,
bit of a tickle with grinder, but that's about where I maybe didn't need that bit on, but by the time that goes in there like that,
mega.
It's going to be like that, you see. You know what I'm saying? We'll do this one here.
So we've got that one, that's sorted. So then we'll cut that out of 5mm. It's took 3 attempts to get it, but this is for fine tuning. And John's designing the top bit now. So he's getting the top one designed up now. Draw that up. So get that done, and then we'll get them situated in place. And obviously it'll be a mirror image for this side. And then yeah, that'll be the main plates done for the main hoop. And then it'll be cleaning up this part. Be cleaning up this part and doing the box there. So that's the 5mm plate. Looking very good. We've got it quite nice and tight now, so we're going to cut that one into the 5mm plate now, stick it on, have a bit more of a dress up to get it nice and tight, and probably tack that in place, because that's a solid mounting point for the cage hoop, for the main hoop now. If I had the money, so that's the 5mm plate now that we're just getting nicely tucked in. So this is the actual one that's going in now after our mock-up attempts to get it right. So just a little bit of dressing up and then a fold in there, and it's going to look well. Right, what we're going to do now is start on with this side. So we'll get the paint stripped off now. Paint off. Plate fitted. Right, so we're about there with this plate now. I can't hold it in position. I've just got to lose a bit on there and take it down to nothing. We stay in position. I can't do it with one hand, but there. And then that's going to give you some really good structure. Obviously we discussed about just doing a flat plate, but then you've got that area there. You imagine the cage set on, you've got that area, you've got that massive crumple zone. So with having the plate bent to suit, it's got its load right down. So when the cage is on there, it is onto the floor. So the
double strength like a double chocolate bar.
what do you say?
It's a double strength like a double.
That's the one, yeah. So it spreads the load really good there. So that's what we're aiming for. Nice and strong. Very nice. So John's going to work on and start sorting out the front ones for the
door bar.
The door bar route. So he'll run a plate down there, and then we'll make a box to go into that.
But does it work for me?
It's not working, John.
Money.
Oh.
Only works for you.
Try it one more time. Yes. Just transferring that over to that side, like that. Like, do you know what you're doing? No, I'm just winging this.
We're all winging it.
Winging it. Yeah, nice. Very nice. So transfer that over. Very nice. Like fried rice.
Very nice.
Have you had any more salt and pepper chicken boxes? No.
I had a Chinese last night though.
Oh, I don't know what.
Magic wok.
You had a magic wok?
Yeah.
They're all right from there.
Yeah.
Have you had the mixed starter?
Mixed that with seaweed. And
Yeah, real nice. Real nice. Whoop. And second plate on. Now time to tack it on. Bang! And there we go. That's lovely. You don't want to see how that's made, do you? Oh yes you do. Come on then. We'll show you how we made that, and we'll make it for that side right now. I never made it. I don't know why we're saying we. You made it. That's about it. Boom, not tacked, all welded up. That's looking good from a distance.
Tell me where the drum's at.
properties. Look at that. She's pucker, lad. She's pucker. We'll let that cool for a couple of minutes and we'll take it over to the folder.
Mega or pucker?
Mega or pucker, whatever you want it to be. Looking well. Fold it the right way. That's something I would do wrong. Yeah. I'd fold it the wrong way.
Because it only goes one way. And then it just needs a bit of a kiss to get on there, but it's not far off.
A little bit of a tickle.
Bit of a tickle.
Very nice.
Fortney Moore's finest. That's what I am.
Are you? Best in the business.
Yeah, best in the business.
Best in the business.
Fortney Moore's finest. First, second.
That must make me the first.
Right. Shall we go start the old Jenny?
Yeah. Fire the three phase up and then we'll get it folded up.
Let's get some red diesel highlights.
About to fold it up. Pistols. Look at that.
So we just need to just ease it in now to this bit. A little bit of tickling. A little bit of tickling, but we'll get it. Won't we?
Yeah. She's looking fantastic.
A bit off here, you see.
welcome. That's strong, that.
Strong.
So that's folded. 3mm plate for the back, and then the main turret part, if that's what you want to call it, is folded from 5mm.
That there is
Very, very nice.
weldable. Lovely. Mega.
Mega, mega, mega.
Hooker. Mega.
Bob and fibre.
Bob and fibre, yeah. Ballers. That's very good, the skits.
Are you buzzing it up now?
Well, go. Other side. Bit of a kiss.
Bit of a kiss.
Bit of a kiss to just bring that end round there. Just a young. Just there.
Looking nice, that there. Just checking it all in, like before we fully weld it in like the other side. Just a little bit of a kiss and a little bit of adjustment now, and then we'll get it buzzed up. You don't want to touch that, that'll just look hot. Look at the heat penetration through the back. That's what you want, good heat penetration.
Good penetration.
Careful. You like that, John?
It's nice, isn't it?
Very nice.
I can excel myself sometimes. Like.
Very, very well. You can. Short time.
That was just let it cool.
That needs to cool.
That
You're not going to lick it with your tongue. So we'll let that cool and then we'll fit it just like we fitted the other one. Yeah, we didn't fit with a sledgehammer. So yeah, there's the one in, and obviously want to fit the other one in there. Let it cool and get welded up. And then, honestly, every time I work, I get a mucky tash. What's it, a mucky or a big mustache. Might grow a big beard or something.
Well, you know when you're really busy because you get like a real, like a monobrow.
Yeah, monobrow and a mucky tash. Yeah,
mucky tash.
You know you're grafting hard then. So we're letting that bit cool down. We'll get it fitted in. John's on the phone again. He's always on his phone, John. I bet he gets in trouble when he's at home.
Business is booming.
Business is booming.
That's what's there.
That's what they say. God, look at the state of me. So what have we got? Bentech.
Bentech 7.
And what's Bentech 7?
It is our drawing program.
So what, for drawing the cage?
You can draw assemblies of tubes,
Yep.
sheet metal,
Yep.
headers, exhaust,
Yep.
hand railings, 3D templates,
Yeah.
armour packs, so like shit that goes around for bikes and all bollocks like that.
Yeah.
Just all sorts of stuff. There we are. You see?
Like it. Did you realise I was filming?
I knew you were filming.
Ah, good man. And then obviously the steel.
So what we do, look, is you go in here,
Yeah.
you click template,
Yep.
because this is what we want. There's no point of drawing.
Just move that Fanta out the way, mate. Just go forwards if you want, just so we don't have it.
I got taught one way how to use this,
Yeah.
the hard way.
Right.
Yeah,
You
like drawing from points where we'll do that later, but when you've got the template here, you might as well use it, mightn't you?
100%.
So you go in templates and there's all different ones, so like whatever you want to use, we want this baby here, look.
Yeah.
So you okay that.
So that's the main hoop, isn't
the
it?
main hoop.
Yeah.
And it comes in, remember how to do it.
Not a problem.
You collect your CDS, look, that's what we're using.
We're using CDS.
44.45, which is 1 3/4. And we want...
And what is CDS when it's at home?
We're using CDS. Think about this. Using CDS roll cage tube.
So CDS is a seamless tube, isn't it? It's not seamed.
No, it's not seamless tube. It's cold drawn.
Yeah.
So look that up if you want to go. I know.
No, it's all right, mate.
Yeah.
I understand.
Cold drawn.
Call if you don't know it, just Google it.
CDS. And this is ROPT tubing.
Yeah. Have you got a bit of CDS out and a bit of seamless?
Only length of it. I can get you.
Yeah, just we don't need a full. Just some. That CDS that was there, wasn't it?
No, that's tubes. You have to just look at it on the shelf. Yeah.
So that's what I say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just black material.
Yeah, you see the seam in that.
So
Just show them. Show them.
Oh, look, some scissors here.
Ah, you found the scissors.
From the dad.
Right, I don't know if you can see that. Bloody hell. Camera nearly finished.
Oh, one of these are off anyway, don't we?
Yeah. So the CDS tubing, if you can see there isn't a seam. There's no seam on the inner pipe. Where you look with a bit of normal. So that's cold drawn steel.
That's it, yes.
And can you see the seam there? There?
It's just normal black hollow section.
That's just a normal tubing.
Where this like elongation of this stuff's like 8%.
Right.
Normal CDS, like that you'd buy from a merchant, is 16%.
Right.
Where this roll cage tube here
Yeah.
is 38%.
38%.
So that's like, yeah, the elongation is like how much bendable it is.
Bloody hell.
They'll hate that. Bendable isn't really a thing. Like, it's
Isn't
a
the proper
technical
terminology,
term,
yeah, but
it's easy term.
everyone that's watching likes how it is. Keep it real.
But,
Keep it real.
and this stuff here has a higher tensile strain.
So that means what? It'll take a bigger impact.
Normal CDS is something like 260 Newton meters. I think that's the breaking strain.
Yeah.
Where this is 560 Newton meters.
Right.
So
That's it.
We're going to crash it and find out.
No. We're not going to crash it and find out. Yeah, but it's good to know so people understand what steel.
It all comes with its mil cert, so it tells you on there. And then, like this stuff here is
MSA approved.
MSA approved and FIA approved.
So that it can be used for rallying and racing.
Yeah, this is the stuff. Like if you're building a cage, it's expensive. This is the stuff.
I'll put a quick picture up now of the properties of that steel as well. If you want a quick look, just pause it if you want to have a look at that.
Yeah, look for any mistakes that I've made.
Hey, you can. Hey, we're only triers.
We're only triers.
God loves a trier. Strictly Yorkshire turnips, that's what it is.
So yeah, in here, look, it's as simple as this.
So that's basically the main. That's basically the main hoop
you
there.
open a template.
Yep.
Select what tube you're using and what form you're using.
Yep.
We're using a. I think yeah, the curve means something. I can't remember. I left it. Whatever. But we're using that die, and then literally you just plumb your numbers in. So you start. Do you know what I mean? You're a metre apart.
Yep.
Metre apart gives you. There's your tube. Look.
Yep.
If it's overall, it's a metre high. Gives you a metre high.
Yeah.
To the first bend's 500 mil, and then what's that? That's you want straight legs up over, so that should be a metre as well. And then top of the roof's maybe only 850 mil. There's your tube, you see.
And then it's all ready to.
So all your sizes are here, all your bend angles, and then yeah, that's it, ready to go.
So because of that template, that must save a lot of time on your drawing as well.
Yeah. And then it tells you in here. We go back. In here, it goes to shows you how to bend it. That's what Colin's going to be doing.
What? I'm going to be bending.
Colin's going to be doing.
I'm going to be bending. You're going to be bending, aren't you?
Well, we'll both.
Aren't you the bender?
No.
Or we're going to both have to be benders, a pair of benders.
Yeah, we're just a pair of benders.
God.
Jigging together.
Yeah, wicked.
So that's it.
We'll get round to that tomorrow, probably.
But what we need to do, I think it's that one there, you see. So that's, see how it changes?
Yeah.
So that's inside of tube, that's centre of tube, and that's outside of tube. So we'll measure the car and put them coordinates in, so like bottom of post to bottom of post.
Yep.
Height from there to the roof.
Yep.
Leave a little bit more, because we can always chop it, and like if it's on a slight angle, you want a bit to be able to chop it off and get an angle. Yeah, that's it. That is the easy way of doing it.
Not the hard way.
Not the hard way.
Well,
no.
that's what we like. It's the easy way.
Because that's what we used to use it in this form here. So you start here, you do it the same.
Like I say, look, if you need to know all the technical details, just look it up. But that's just a rough go ahead of the steel and the properties. But like I say, I put a link up. I've put a picture up anyway. So we'll get on. We'll get the last base plate or post welded in for one of the hoops, and then the 4 main post mounting positions are in. They're structurally sound and solid, made out of 5mm and 3mm. So that's got good impact rating.
Just let's crack on.
Yeah, all right. Shut waffling on. Let's just crack on. That's what you want to see. You want to see caging. I wish it could. Should we drive it around with just the cage on without the tub on? Go do some skids.
I'm happy with that.
That looks all right. I welded that off camera, by the way. It was me under the welding mask. I know I looked like I was a bit larger, but that was me that put that in.
Muscular.
Muscular. Muscular.
Is that a word? Muscular.
Yes, mate. Muscular. Safety first. Right, John's gonna get that welded on. I'll flick it round now so you can have a look. Look, I'm fiddling. I'm always fiddling and picking when I'm filming, messing around my hair. But this keeps it real, doesn't it? Let's get this post welded in. That looks really good from here. Let's spin it around. Look how nice that is looking. Right, John, obviously I welded that up before, and everyone's seen me weld that up. Now the camera's on you. You're gonna have to weld all that up. No, there's no pressure.
Let's hope we don't make a mess then.
Let's, no pressure. Well, I've welded that up. Obviously, everyone's seen me do that. So now it's down to you.
Well, I thought Sam nipped in quickly and just had a
No.
go.
Sam's busy in the garage working away, making the money, doing his good job, doing his good deeds. And when it comes to the engine, it'll be a reverse role. Sam will be doing all the filming with the engine building. Are you ready for it, John? No pressure, camera's rolling.
Like that.
That undersealer.
Hates where that undersealer.
Well, do you want me to just bring the blowtorch tomorrow and clean it all off with without brush?
No, it's just, it's like impregnated between.
Yeah, I think they sandwich them, you know.
Yeah,
when they're building it, they put the seam sealer in between and then it's spot welded.
I think it's just damp, it's just for sound ending, isn't it?
It's horrible stuff.
Yeah.
Horrible stuff.
If you're a car maker watching us build this car, don't put it on another car.
Yeah, stop putting seam sealer on when you're buying the cars, because when we come to butcher it 20 years down the line.
When them old Fiestas come in to be welded up, new sills on, they're a nightmare.
Yeah.
That shit's tapped out. Where's the hammer?
The hammer, sir? For pay, mate, I'll fetch it.
Just wants I think it just wants to tap.
Just a little bit of persuasion. Go. Oh, yeah. Honestly, you made me. You need to stop doing that. That scared the life out of me. I was looking the other way.
I'll just test it out how good it was.
Just put your hand under there, make sure there's no fuel lines running nearby.
No. So we'll just put a clamp round there and just pull that in. It's just like.
Looks good though, looks really good.
Just steer it over there. You can cut all.
What? Some of it leaving in. Oh, this bit. I'll leave this out. Fit around. Well, I'm not filming that because I've got all I can see is your shoulder. I'll wait till you come round. This is probably the only bit of welding we can see because we actually have to weld it up in. Is that it? Oh, we're going to come up to there.
No, that's it.
Well, look at that. Knocking the grinding splatters off.
Because I use loads of anti-spatter as well, this stuff. I use lots of it. It just all flakes off really easy.
It's the best way.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Anti-splatter in a can.
Anti-spatter.
Is it pucker?
It's not spray.
Right, so that's done. That's the 4-post done. That one there, that one there. and these two at the back that were really complicated to do because we didn't just want to do a flat plate. We wanted to keep the structure in.
It's same with these. The reason they're so big is this section here is so thin. Is actually it's hollow.
Yeah.
So it's like all the strength's there and in the floor. So that's why we made it.
So you're spanning
quite chunky.
So it spans well.
I know it looks chunky, but it's to get to the.
Yeah,
strength.
but it looks like a chunky monkey. It looks good. At the end of the day, it's about being safe.
Safety first.
Safety first.
That's why you wear your glasses, don't
I've
you?
always got my glasses on. These aren't actually Sam's now. I think I robbed these off you. They're yours. They're quite good quality, these as well. Nice. Right, so the four, I don't need them on now.
Body back on.
So we'll stick the body back on. And we'll have a look at the main hoop. So sticking the bodies on, great fun. Let's crack on. Right, so the body is back on and leveled up, and that has taken some doing, because when we've had it just plonked on the floor, it has tweaked in that top corner there, if you can see that. Excuse me. Mate, them snap-on things are worth rubbish.
It has when.
Nah, well, don't even go to me with snap-on at the moment with that boost back. So yeah, there's tweaked a bit, but we've got the level. This is why I was adamant on leaving the centre bit out, so we can, if we need to, do some flexing. So we're going to start measuring out now, because we've got the floor level part right, which is the main thing to go. So don't worry too much about the back at the moment, but we've got it level on the sills on both sides, which is the main point. So when we put the hoop on, that's the, you know, that's the area we're working from. So if the back looks a bit tweaky, the back, it doesn't really matter because it isn't being set, but it's set on the sills. It just needs to go that way, just a fraction. This is the main, when we come to finish, to make sure we've got everything, the geometry, you know, geometry is set. That's what we need to have it done. But let's get on and let's get this hoop made up. How many attempts?
About 3.
3 on the main hoop? Have we got enough steel for that?
Not enough steel to make like 7 or 8. Should have it by then.
What? What?
You'll edit all that out though, won't you?
All the mistakes?
Yeah.
Will I?
I hope so.
So we have got the rotary
Draw
bender. Thanks, mate. I was going to get confused. This isn't a compression bender. The compression bender would be used with a hydraulic ram, if I'm right.
Yeah, bending under
Compression. So this one will give a lovely swooping bend without any kinks in it. So lovely and smooth using the CDS.
It draws it round there.
Because it draws it round it. Can you see that?
A die and a set.
Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful way. The compression bender, you'd have a kink in there. Can't hold the camera and point. You'd have a kink in the flat bit there. So we'll do the measurements and we will draw it up and bend it up, and one attempt and it'll be done. Watch this space. 1 attempt, not 2 or 3. 1, because it's expensive steel to use. What do you reckon? Can you do it in 1?
I've got an 8-yard skip outside though.
Oh no. So yeah, let's as I say, crack on. I need to stop looking at myself and look at the camera lens. Right, I forgot to film this bit, but John's got it all drawn up, all the measurements. So that is all done on the BenPack Tech template system. So yeah, there we go. There's the points. There's our bends. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bends to do on the hoop. Now that should be, well, that's quite a long length. That. How many meters is that in total?
Cut length there.
So that's 3 meters, just over 3 meters. So we shall cut the steel, and you can bend it.
We'll both bend it.
Oh God, this is gonna hurt my back. This. Right, steel chopping. It's gonna slowly taper out.
We'll go from there.
You've got biscuits in your mouth there, John.
Oh, I was talking to you.
What are you talking to me? What are you chewing on there? What biscuit?
The Yorkie orange.
Oh, the Yorkie oranges. Does anyone want to try the new Yorkie oranges? They're well nice. Taste. I've got that little. I was tasting one last night. It's like a Terry's chocolate orange with a Yorkie twist. I like them. If you like them, let me know down below. Right, come on then, John.
It's slightly narrower just on this point.
Yep.
So instead of being really far away, like in here,
yeah,
it's just slightly on a bit of an angle. It's
right.
Like 2 degrees out.
2 degrees out. So
something like that.
let's get bending, eh?
Yeah,
Let's get bending, bear benders.
Let's get bending.
Bend it. Bend it better. Bend it once.
Bend it once.
Hey! Stop blowing me off. That's wrong, that. Right, let's do it.
Push that handle down. That's it.
There you go. I'm learning. Now, John, you should have had some water running through that. I won't tell your dad. He'll probably watch these videos. This is technical, you see, CAD design again, using the cardboard to make the design. Oh, can anyone spot anything? It follows us everywhere. Look at the state of that pigeonhole up there. The best workshop you can get.
I've got pigeons in the roof and I've got tits in the wall.
Have you got blue tits in the wall?
Yeah, I have indeed.
It's not what you know.
Nature reserve.
It's a nature reserve. That's what I like to say, John, that you're looking after the birds.
Yep.
The birds and the bees.
No, that's something I am looking forward to having.
What's that?
That conversation with my daughter.
Oh, the birds and the bees?
Yeah.
I don't have any children, so I haven't got that to worry about. I don't think I've got any children anyway. I've not had that phone call yet. I can't put that in.
No, but if you hit him up, Colin, he's looking for a date.
I'm quite enjoying the single life at the moment. I've been single a lot of years. You've got a lot of birds kicking around, John. You can hear them tweeting a lot today.
Feeding time, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Looks like they're being fed up there. Do you know, I really want to come down and paint your walls.
I don't think they're going to get knocked down, so I get my room next.
No, you won't.
Yeah. Because if you rub a mark off,
yeah,
you can't remeasure. Well, you can, but it's not as accurate. Do you know what I mean?
because obviously, yeah.
So if you tape it up and you mark on your tape,
Yeah.
it's always going to be there when you get to it. You see.
What if it rubs the tape off? Or moves the tape? It probably won't do that. I don't know. I'm just asking.
You have to confuse things, don't you?
Yeah, I can't get my words out.
It's all them Yorkies you keep eating.
I've only had one today. I had one yesterday, and they were that nice. I had to buy one on the way. Don't crush your phone. So this is just over 3 metres this length with left 100mm.
50 at both ends.
50 at both ends. Just
I don't think you need 50 at one end, but maybe you should.
Just a bit of wiggle room. It's good.
It's a long time since I've done any bending, so it'll be a few years.
You know what we're doing though, don't you?
Well, try.
Just winging it.
Well, like always, just winging it.
We'll wing every weekly video really, but people enjoy it.
Nice mark on, look.
Nice mark there. Mark her up.
This is where you need Kev for his treble checking.
Oh, Kev's good at measuring. Kev might be here in this episode, we don't know yet. That might be in next week, so we might jump start pull her into 2. Then I've got a load of footage. So.
919. So your compression bend is easier because you find the centre and you literally just bend
On the centre.
on that mark, yeah. Where this starts there, but as it draws it, you bend.
Comes further along.
Yeah.
That's why you need the Ben Pack Tech drawing system.
Ben Tech.
Ben Tech.
Where
Ben
you-
10.
Ben 10.
Ben
Ben
10.
Ben Tech.
Bend it like Ben.
You can work it out. Like if I was like if you wanted to do it, you'd find the centre of your tube, and then you'd say if you wanted 850, you'd do a bend and work from your centre, and then if it's grown 60mm, you just take 60 off that side and then you bend it again. So you can do it.
But that sounds the complicated way.
Yeah, you just take some more working out. Right.
Right, so what's the first bend then? That one.
That one at 19 degrees.
This is going to be fun. I think we'll stick it on a time lapse for this. Bit of room.
A 40mm tube on it, but it spreads the load, doesn't it, onto the floor, so it's...
That, my friends, is the first attempt, genuinely. I had to put a little bit of a ratchet strap in there just to give it a little tweak, which is perfectly fine. And then that's looking good. Obviously John's leaning on the body now, obviously the body's not fastened on. When you tweak the body, these gaps are the same on both sides. And that's lovely, absolutely lovely. I cannot believe we've got this in the first go. This might sound a bit echoey because I've got the microphone on the wrong way.
It's the door bars. It's the door bars that take doing.
The door bars?
Yeah. Because there's a rotation in a door bar. That's where the problem occurs.
The rotation in the door bar?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Next?
Yeah.
You're not doing this right.
Tape measure.
Tape measures in the car, sunshine. So we've got the main hoop done, and John's just going to take his time now working the door bars out, because the door bars have got to come up. So they've got to come up here, then they've got to bend, but then they've got to come off a different angle, and then they've got to bend and go off a different angle. What's that different angle proper terminology called?
A rotation.
They've got a different rotation. So they've got to come up there, bend, different rotation, bend, different rotation. You know what my terminology is, though. If you don't like it, well, you don't like it, do you? You ought to go watch some gardening program, or go... Somebody commented the other day saying our English is terrible and we need to speak proper English. I don't know. If you don't like my slang, sick, bruv, and all that, I don't know. I'm just waffling again.
It should. Carried it over and it leaked out all over my hoodie and it melted all there and all there.
What? Yeah, it's not good, that battery acid, like.
No.
Were you upset?
Yeah.
Did you cry?
Yeah, because I bought some clothes and then all of a sudden I bought a battery and it bloody, yeah, it just melted my clothes.
Melted your clothes?
In Australia, about 90 miles away from my house, no way of getting back.
Oh man, did you walk?
Well, no, I had no choice but to buy a battery. Luckily, we were like, I can't remember what the store's called, but it's like their Halfords.
Right.
Luckily, I was close to it. You know what I mean?
So, this is the first attempt at the door bar. Now, John has informed me, and I know this from knocking about with people that used to make cages before they went bust, I think. I can't remember. I can't put that in.
Is that before I went to be a gardener?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Is that after he ripped off all
Yeah,
them
ripped
people?
off everybody, yeah.
Is he not a bad lad though, is he?
Are you for real?
I'm just trying to be light-hearted.
Oh, yeah, you can be light-hearted.
He's not a bad... Do you know what? He's never done me anything.
Oh, I've heard loads of people say that until he doesn't.
But do you know what? I just won't let him.
No, that's it.
Won't let him burn me.
Right, so this is the door bar now, so obviously we've got the different shapes to do. I can't remember the...
There's one rotation.
One rotation.
One rotation at 30.
You know, when I go to bed on a night time, I must do about 70 rotations through the night. I can't lay still for minutes. I'm like just roll over, roll over, roll over. All night. All night. Sometimes I wake up at the other side of the bed.
There's apps, you know, to help you with that kind of stuff.
Apps?
Yeah, like...
What we're like, listen to whales and stuff.
Yeah.
I listen to the French Whisperer on YouTube. Have you ever listened to him?
The French Whisperer.
Tonight, I am going to tell you a story. What you need to do is you need to relax. Have you never listened to the French Whisperer? Nobody's ever, right, hang on. Nobody's ever listened to the French Whisperer on YouTube. Go find him out, right. Honestly, I'll listen to him when I can't get to sleep. And believe me, he sends me to sleep. Very, very nice. I will talk to you very slowly. I don't know if that sounds any good. Right, let's get this door bar done. Waffle. Right, go on. What, should we put this on a time lapse?
I don't trust you if you do what you do.
Oh no, it's not on a. It's on a time lapse now. You know what you're doing? Go on, Hazel. Go on.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy a hydraulic upgrade for it.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
Nah, they're not.
Couldn't you just buy somebody for the day?
Hydraulic unit up there and a ram.
Couldn't you just buy somebody for the day?
There's a hydraulic unit up there and a ram ready to go on it.
Go on, John. Careful you don't slip over. Have you done your risk assessment?
Yeah, like I say, I'm always assessing the risks in front of me.
That's me and a TT or a Fiesta. We're going to have to name it. We are going to have to put it to vote.
Right. 40. We need 44.
We need what?
46.
We want 46. Go. Steady on, steady on. Bit more. Whoa. Was that one more for good luck? And that's rebounded to 42.
So a little bit more, you see. Maybe just a smidge. It will. What's that?
That's 44.5.
Laser eye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I used my one eye laser eye. It was in between them. So that's 0.5 to me.
rotation is where is the key.
The rotation is the key.
So we need the rotation.
Well, you need my
Digibox.
my digibox. My digital box. Don't be ripping my digital box carrying case.
I need
the clamp. I asked you if you wanted that before. Here, one angle finding clamp for tubular steel. If you get this right in the first one, the same as the main hoop, I will be impressed.
I don't think I will, like, because you'll look at it and you'll think I could have just smidged it up a little bit, or I could have smidged it down a little bit, and you just don't.
Well, this is what, you know.
The joys of one-off fabrication.
Well, we should get a 3D printer, 3D scan it. Sorry, not a 3D printer. 3D scan it all. Put it into the equipment. Won't be expensive, will it? Be a couple of quid.
To scan it.
Fortune, won't it?
Yeah.
I seen the guy that was doing a Tesla conversion into an MR2. We've got an MR2 we're going to do a project with. I don't know what to do with it yet. And they 3D scanned all the engine bay to work out how to get the motors in.
To be fair, there's probably companies out there that you could pay to do it. I don't know. I'd have thought there will be, like.
Well, I want the body kit. I'd like to get the body kit 3D printing. It's strong stuff, isn't it?
It's proper steel 3D printing, I believe. Yeah, they make like casings and stuff out of it.
Hold that. Holding. Does it need to be 0?
No, it needs to be 33 degrees. So let me just nip it up a little bit. So if you go up this time, the next time you need to go down. You get what I'm saying? If it's right. Right, let me get to the pulley bit.
What do you want?
33.
I can't see that. 45.
I'd say put the light on, but I bet you if you try to put the light on, you'd zero it.
Steady on. 35.
33.
You bent it, haven't you?
No, it'll go. Just put a bit of pressure on it so it nips it. That'll be alright.
Yep. 33. And in with a bend. And 1. And change position. And
What we need is someone that wants to practice rowing.
rowing. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Don't go to the gym. Come here.
Keep a bit of pressure on it so it doesn't dig back a little bit. 40.
Ready?
49.
That was 40. 52, that. I'm joking. 45, 35. 40. And where do you want to be? 49. I bent this piece of wire before, does that mean? I'm joking. 49. Come on. Steady.
This lovely thing here is doing me head in.
What lovely thing.
That thing's
So you come in
right in the danger zone area.
You need a bigger split pin in there, roll pin.
Right, where are we up
49. Steady. 2 mil. 1 mil. Bit more. Tiny bit more. Tiny bit more.
That's balling out of that one.
It won't be a lot. Be a smidgen. Mil. Whoa! So, have you got this right? If you've got this right in one go, John, hands up to you. I might press record now and see what happens. Oh no, it's recording the whole time. Oh no.
I can tell it is because I can hear in your voice when you're talking, like
A bit more louder and clearer.
yeah,
Instead of slavering.
Slavering and muttering garbage. Well, you do that anyway.
Oh, that's not very nice, that. You've hurt my feelings.
Too much of a rotation, I'd say. That's, look, can you see how it's kicking?
Yeah.
It's kicking off, innit?
Let's try. Let's see. The only way is to put it in and see.
It is bigger than it should be as well, so it might not go in.
Well, that ain't looking bad, that, John.
But that's going to be straight, you see. It's going to be like that. Nah, because see that's going to be in that corner like that. That's just, see how it's kicking off. Can you look down there?
All right, yeah.
Where it wants to be like that, you see.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's too much of a rotation. It's close. It's going to be, that's going to be in there. Just chop it down a bit and see if we can get it to sit.
I think your bends are looking in a good place, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just that one there, obviously, it wants to be a bit more. Well, if the rotation's round a bit, it'd probably kick it round.
Right, back to the drawing board. Right, you can believe this or not, right? And this is gospel truth. That bar that we just had in, when we've actually cut it down, it's right. John's just doing the final tweak, and we actually think that door bar is actually going to go in where we need to be.
It is a total fluke.
It is a fluke.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
I am and all at the price of it, but I won't have minded. That's why we bought an extra length, just one length for mistakes. So happy days. John's going to just cut that down and we'll offer it. You know, as you can see, it's trying to get itself in there. Look at that. Where is it? Where's that front bar? Where is that front bar? Look at that. The concentration in his eyes. So she's looking good. She's looking good down there now. Very nice. Very nice. It's just nearly exactly like the Enduro K, how it comes up and goes across there. Lovely. I'm going to have some issues messing around with getting the dashboard in, like. I'm going to have to cut the dashboard down. Bending the other piece a bar now, and that's going to be it for the day for that one, and we'll be on to the next day. Getting all the triangulations out now. This is where we've got the issue. Obviously, if we were to bring the bar down here and bring it onto the arch, there's absolutely no strength in the arches that we're going to put there. Now, there's a strength point there where the spring is too, that's solid, but the angle for that is going to be steep and it's going to look horrible. So we might have to bring it back to this, where the rear shocker comes up, because that's solid mount there, and have a long one there coming along, and then a massive cross in it, and then some little bits for the harnesses to go into. And that's lovely and tight. Lovely and tight. Yes. Obviously it's hard because we were trying to build a skeleton structure where the Fiesta has got different points, so we're trying to get going back to the solid points on the TT and then trying to marry up round, but obviously it's more about strength of where we bring it down. It's got to be absolutely strong and have plenty of good structure. You need to move out the way, mate. Look how busy we are. It's crazy. I'm proper late this morning, right? It's like gone 10 o'clock back to service a car. I've got the dashboard in a load of bits. I hope John hasn't got ploughed on and like the cage is finished, because I'll cry. So what I need to do now is just hurry up and get to the get to John's gaff. Get to John's gaff, right? Let's crack on. So I've got here, and John's tweaked it about some more. He's bent them in there, and then he's got that one in place, which was just mirrored off this one, and he's put that triangle in there. So it's looking really, really nice. Very, very nice. And I'm gonna just have a look at the dashboard now quickly, see what I need to do to get the dash in. Alright, so that's that one all tacked in place. Looking duty. Looking very duty. What I'm just working out is removing the dashboard. I've got the dashboard bit worked out, as you've seen in the time lapse. The dashboard's got a few dents on it, so I might look out for another one. But with the interior, I'm not 100% sure what road I'm going down it yet. I keep changing things, but there's going to be definitely a flock dash. So the bits we're doing. We're down to the strongest point. Obviously the big box is to spread the weight because we need it to come down to the floor. That's why it's so big there. I'm going to lose the edge of this. I'm going to make a plate, bolt it to the strut, and I'm going to come all the way through to connect to them. So that'll put some strength right into the struts. So if I ever have any big endos, and with it being tight there, because I don't really want to run a bar across there. So if it's tight to there, I might even just tack it to that. So that's going to stop that from coming in that way, and then it'll be straightforward through there and onto the strut top. So what I'm going to do now, because John's just having a little bit of a snooze there, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to whip all the sound denting out the back floor for John, because John's going to start getting ready to make the new boot floor, and where it will come up to meet the arches. So he wants me to strip all the sound denting off. We will be chopping the spare wheel well only nearly in half now, because underneath the anti-roll bar is fixed in on these spot wells here, so we'll be closing that off, and that'll have to stay. I was going to make a little cubby compartment for maybe a fire extinguisher or something to sit in there, but we're just going to blank that off, and that gives room for an exhaust up behind the car here now. So John will cut that off, I'll clean all that off, he'll make some measurements, because then we have to bring the triangulation bar, you see, down. It's too steep going on to where the shocker mount's there, and it's a long way to go to the back, but it's going to look proper mega coming all the way down there. Obviously we can't sit on top of the arches, like I said, because that's just a weak point, because there's no strength there. So yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. What do you reckon, John? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, love my job.
You love your job. You don't seem very enthusiastic today.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Waiting for you.
Right, alright, I'll get on with that then. Right, time lapse away then. Ready for a sandwich like you. Right, so John's been sat down again, and I've got this bar all sorted here. I've done my 4-way fish angle. Is that what they call it?
Fish mouth.
A fish mouth. Got the 4-way fish mouth in. Which a lot of cages just have the one bar in there and then the kink down. But obviously that takes some doing. As you can see, I've done a mint job of that. Are you impressed with my work there, John?
Yeah, one day will you teach me?
Yeah, I'll teach you one day. Yeah, and then that's all tied into the front here, good. So you like that? So there we go. And I think it's time that I go for my first ever Subway sandwich. I've never been to Subway before, so we're going to Subway.
BMT.
And whatever, I'm gonna have something that's a foot long. I'm gonna put something that's a foot long inside me. Big sandwich. Right, shall we go? We'll take the Portmobile. Yep.
I'm fucking hard with that. I think nice stairs in. Bar across.
Yeah, body needs to come off, doesn't it?
Yeah. Body off next. Isn't it?
Body off, and then because you.
It doesn't matter then. I don't need the body on now because I've done them all. So we'll take the body off.
Yeah. And I need to get sorting all them bits out. I can do all back at the yard though.
Yeah.
Because that all them need finishing off at spots.
A nice bit of fettling.
Wants to be on the 2-post ramp in the air really, but fucking how am I going to get it on the 2-post ramp in the air now? About the frame on it.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I don't want to really be lifting it on the fucking in there. It just flex around too much. Mind you, a lot of that I can work. Oh no, I can't really work from there. Can't really work from there, can I?
I just lay on the back. Just lay on the back. You wouldn't sleep in, so you wouldn't Welding.
Well, not being funny if it's on a couple of fucking big trestles with some wood going through there. I don't necessarily need it on the 2-post ramp, do I? To work them.
I feel like I need to wash my hands
I don't know, this was still running. Do you think the cage is sexy? Too sexy?
Wait.
I've had that tune in my head all day. I'm too sexy. Dear me, yeah, look how tight that looks. Yes, boy. I've done a good job there.
Oh yeah.
You're learning well off me, John. Oh, bloody hell. Look at the size of that. Look at that. Enjoying it, lad?
I'm into mine.
Right. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm going to smash this in. And then all that there. Yes, healthy. What happens if you work flat out, you can eat what you like. Is that right?
Yeah, don't tell them about that.
Oh, well, this is going in video, mate. Yes. So the decision is to make the long bar. Because if you look, if we were to bring it down to there, so the angle, it just looks too steep. So we're going to bring the angle like this. So I know it's a long angle, but we're going to put a massive cross in the back of it, and we might even.
And by the time it's
Are we going to go across there?
Where?
When we put that angle down, we're going to put one in.
Yeah, we'll probably maybe put
because of the length of the angle.
Really, you should have one in the bottom, but yeah, we might have some.
Yeah, maybe just do that. Maybe put a small diagonal into lower down from there to that other point. Or go like that, yeah. We'll work it out.
It'll stop the car.
As many triangles as you get, the stronger it is.
Triangulation.
The triangulation is the key. So what we're going to do now, might as well, because we've got the height where we need to be. So we'll remove the body off because that makes light work for us, and we're going to work on doing the boot floor as well. Get it all tied in. I am so glad I made that decision not to weld that shell to the floor pan until we're right. Think smart, do the job once.
Eating
Too much sandwiches.
I felt like I was playing a didgeridoo.
Yeah, Rolf Harris used to play one of them, mate. I think you should just leave that one out.
Yeah.
That looks proper weird. Look at it. Oh, looks like a pickup. Should we make a pickup out of it instead?
Yeah. Tipper.
Tipper, yeah. Put a tipper body on the back. That looks awesome. Right, we'll chuck it onto the time lapse and we'll get on with this back end now. Woohoo! What do you reckon to it?
Oh, I can't remember.
Right, the boot floor is back in. Now, obviously, I did speak in the previous one about running some swage lines in it, but I think I want it smooth for the nicer finish. And I might end up doing some carpet work. I don't know yet. I'm still undecided of what I'm going to use it for. I've got two ideas. That's why I'm just keeping it off key. But there we go. The cage is in. It looks like it's drooping down, remember, because that spring is snapped on the driver's front, which someone had mentioned before in the other one about the body looked like it was dipping off, but it's just that spring. So if John can kindly just come and lift on it, you'll see what I mean. So if he just lifts on that front end from the first video, you'll see that. When he just lifts on that, you see how it lines it all up? Cheers, John. And that finishes off, all ready to tack in. Let's get on with it back tomorrow. You can blame me again for this, like, because it's another day and I had to do another service and things went slightly wrong this morning on my part. John's been busy. Yeah, so he's made some nice triangle plates. This was welded on and glued on last night, as you've seen in the time lapse. So we made a nice thick 5mm plate. We've got them bars coming down there, the bars, and then we're making the triangulation. Obviously, don't forget, it's got a broken spring on that side, so it's swooping down. So, last bit of bar's going to go in there. Just tidying up, starting to look proper cool. Proper cool. Then underneath, I'll connect it up to the chassis legs and weld all underneath there. That gives us a good mounting point for the back valance as well. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Not just fucking footage.
No.
Good footage.
Good footage. This geezer's just turned up here. This geezer.
What's the screen?
And he's putting in the bars for the harnesses, like a 20 degree angle, up to 45 degree angle. We've just got one of the seats in just for a quick mock-up. And John's working out some magic. He's not telling me what he's doing, he's just going to do it. Do you know what you're doing though?
No, I never do.
What about you?
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Not Scooby-Doo. And I'm hacking around at the front to get onto the strut top mount. So yeah, there's plenty going on. Plenty going on. Another couple of weeks and we'll have it right.
Oh, 2 weeks.
I don't know about you, but that door bar looks awesome. I think it looks absolutely mega. Kev's lining up the other one on the other side. I'm still struggling on trying to get the strut brace thing done. I'm nearly on there to getting it through. But yeah, that is absolutely looking cool. John's doing something over at the CNC machine. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's doing something to do with these door bars. We shall soon find out. Mill. What, like a full infill?
You reckon, Kev? Looks mint from here, like from this angle.
How am I gonna get in and out when I've had got my shopping?
Like that one?
Yeah.
That bar isn't tacked on, so I can't swing on it.
Yeah.
But you'd be able to swing on it. You'd be able to ride your butt cheeks over it. Yeah. You don't want to be in. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Leg up, knees protected, armrest. Slow down, Colin!
What are you thinking? It needs to be longer?
I think go as fast as you want to feel so safe in here.
Do you feel proper safe?
Yeah.
It does look good, like, doesn't it? Looks so good.
I am agile and I can get out of there alright, so.
I think it's alright with that. Little is more sometimes, isn't it? Or less is more.
Less is more. What do you reckon? From this angle here, you know what I mean? The door would be in the way, but from this angle it looks thin.
Put a cup holder in somewhere.
Yeah, should I just put a bit of 100, bit of 100 on the post?
Yeah.
Bottle of Budweiser.
Bottle of bird. Oh, no. Do you bring it to like there?
Or is that what you do? Do you just put 2 bits of tube either side to cap it off? So like 2 bits of tube in there and just cap it off. Do you reckon, Ken? You'll be doing it, so.
Where the fucking are we doing it? It's your job, this.
Do you know what I mean? Then
Not my job.
No problem. If it comes longer, it's going to have it be across there like that.
Have you got any thinner tube?
Yeah, I got some.
No, if you had an inch, if you had a bit of inch tube, would that look better just to cap it with a bit of inch?
I haven't got any CDS like.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter for that, does it? You know, if you had something that a bit thicker than that, cap the end of it off. Something like a bit of inch
No, I
tube.
don't think it look right.
They do what they normally, I'm sure it's like 1.5 inch. They do door bars and struts and crosses out. I'm sure it's 1.5 inch and then normal bars like 1 3/4 or something like that.
That one, this is 1 3/4.
Yeah, 1 3/4 and then I'm sure it's 1.5 inch they normally do a door. I think I'm all the same looks better like.
I do personally.
I think they only do it, I think it's safe on cost.
Really, it would look silly with a piece from there, wouldn't it? Going from that corner up to the bend on the line.
That'd be a massive thing to do. Full infill would be hard work.
I couldn't infill that.
I think you
could
need-
do it round, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but I think it'd be too much.
I reckon.
I don't know whether you just do another. So it's instead of 3, it's 4.
But it's coming, it's stopped
on the
there
bend,
because it's
yeah.
on the bend, so if you come
Just
any
don't
more,
offer that barrel. I think that could be the one, like, couldn't it?
some little bits, you got some little bits.
Loads of little bits.
Nah, I think that starts to look too much, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too much like, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it's all painted one colour like it'll be,
Look really
it'll look alright, won't it? And then you just get 4 nice 25mm stitches.
Yeah.
And chewing on top.
You just got to
Wait,
make
it probably just wants to
Now,
go that way.
when
a
you do
smidge.
the other side, do you reverse the pattern or do you have the same pattern?
Same pattern.
You say
Just
pattern.
around it, just really did it.
Well, I can mirror it on the computer. Oh, but really, like, you just, yeah, they just want to be same, don't they?
Yeah, they both want to be slim. Just want to be a mirror.
Sloping the same way.
Yeah.
Keep on moving.
I think it looks good. Let's get a beer.
Is that one parallel jump when you look from back? Is that one? That's fucking tight there, you don't need to well, that's one.
Yeah, you say.
I think that looks awesome, that like.
Nah, just wants to half a tube to you. Keep going. There.
Right. I just need to.
Plus easy. Colin sight it. You hold it out. Okay, 3-man job to put the door bar in. See that? Site council there. Keep on moving.
Yours leans in a bit like.
He sighted it.
Yeah, that leans in.
Which one?
Got one.
Was it?
There's a piece of flat across there.
No, do it like that. Do it like that.
What?
If you do it like that,
Bit of flat across the door bars. But that, they aren't, I don't know if they are fully parallel like.
That there.
No. He probably wants to be overstressed. It might have been that line as well.
That's slightly over there.
Look what that looks like. Hey,
Fucking hell, I'm not that far away.
who's dodgy eyes is it? What we'll do, wait there, we'll do top and, we'll do
There's a
top,
bit of dust on that one.
we'll do top and while
Hey, I was right. I said it. It's smidgens.
It's in. No, you're right, it's in. It is in.
Works well though, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could go to over the top with them infills, couldn't you?
You More TT.
Yeah.
I think that's just nice. Just
That's what's to do. That doesn't make sense. Right, slide that one across the top. That needs to be. That wants to be on the thing.
yeah, but we can tweak that though, can't we? Once the bar's right.
What I'll do is I'll run that hard wearing sticker stuff that you can get on that bar. You know what I mean?
The clear stuff.
No, put some of that sandpaper stuff on.
That's what I mean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can hell you rip your ass all out getting in and out.
No, only where your feet will come up.
That just needs
A tweak. Fine tuning. Well, you get them sill things, sill guards, can't you? A sticker or whatever, just to...
No, just tap. You want to take that seat out, mate? All right.
Burn it, I'll be upset
Like that, all over. Anyone want some TT seats?
Well, I might have to they probably have to go in
If you would wear all
to move it around. It's hard work pushing and that. I'm going to have to take it shortly. Yeah, well, it needs suspension on it.
One more door back and we can weld her up.
Got to try and get cut through there and all, haven't I? It's hard work getting through there. She's still on that weld there, John.
Which one? Getting in that. The only thing we need to do now is try a door on, but I don't think it goes past that seam, does it?
No, the doors are flat. It just depends where the windy handle is.
Wind the handle. That's what we do with windy handle.
Yeah?
We'll have to have one of them little sliders. They're like proper window.
I'll graft some Ford K and electric window motors into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm going to put the door latches in off the TT doors.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so it work off central locking. I'm going to put try and get the latches in. I think that would be cool.
I think I'll send the pictures to the box and see what she reckons.
How's that?
Nice to see, like.
Yeah?
Yeah, nice to see, yeah. She's my worst critic.
Is it?
Oh yeah, she don't. So.
Yeah.
I was just put some arches on it.
So it's welded up all around there before the capping gone on, same as the ones you can't see up and under. So everything's welded round. Obviously, like you can see that one to give a demonstration. So obviously before he put that bar in there, he's welded across this part of the foot. And then he'll weld all the way around that bar and around there. And then with us not having the floor, the shelling, you know, we can get around to all these mint. Do a mint job. Doing a good job, John.
Very nice. Very nice. Pucker.
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 Pucker. What do you reckon to that? I think there, Pucker. Very nice. Where's your safety equipment?
Same place as Kev's.
No, mine's on my head.
Yeah, same here. I've got mine on my head. I've got mine on my head as well.
very well on that.
There is no pressure, mate. No pressure.
Not scared, are you, John?
No.
Do you think he's scared?
I don't think he's scared. He's not bothered. It's not his car. It's not his problem, is it?
No. I won't see it from my house.
Coming soon to a merch shop near you.
Delete that bit. Delete that bit.
Delete what?
Delete that bit.
No.
I need to look professional.
That's staying in.
Delivery.
I assume there's some long stretch to get around that bit.
Wow, they're looking good, them. They're looking beautiful, them. Liking that. Very nice. The home stretch now. Got that clean through there. Getting through the bulkhead and chamfering that out has been a nightmare. Kev knocked up these wicked supports, so that ties it all in. There's a specific way to fit these. We've got to start off on a roll, and I've gone the wrong way. Going for the full shebang. Nearly. There we go. That's getting welded round there. And luckily we can get all the way around it because we've got this bit of access here, so we can get nice and clean round the bottom and get that welded up. Just had to clean all that horrible sealer out of the way, which was a nightmare. But there we go. And then that ties it in. That makes it proper structurally sound. And it is looking the knee bees. I think that looks absolutely awesome. John has done a blinding job. Even just these little bits of detail. You know, like the diamond plates and the box section. So it's there, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well chuffed. And that's a very good integral part, you see. Because I might even, I'll join it up here as well. And then that puts all that strength in there, because you're never going to get that back out without making some choppy. So yeah, she's all ready to rock and roll. Yeah, that's right.
Is that right? Was that right, that?
I think I've done a good job. Have I done a good job? The radio's playing, mate. That's the only problem.
Oh.
Yeah. I've lost my nuts again.
You lost that years ago.
I lost my nuts years ago.
Do you like it when people put cameras in your face?
I'm used to it, John, mate. I'm used to it. I'll talk all day long. Get right up me snout end.
Do you want a handbrake camera? Let's have a look.
No, we're all right. We're getting there.
Just make sure that people can see.
Yeah. Putting the steering column back in, so that's all good. Thanks for today, Kev.
No worries. Not a bother.
We've been mint once again.
Yep.
I'd like to say thanks, John, but you've hardly been here.
Done nothing.
Kept going off to do jobs.
Yep.
Got to go here, got to go there. You've let me do all the welding on the cage again, once again.
Lovely. You've done a nice job as well.
Thanks, mate.
Look, everybody, nice job. What do you reckon?
Nice
Kev?
job. Bang tidy.
Bang tidy job.
Yeah, Toretto taught me how to do it.
Whoa, she's gone.
And she's gone.
She's gone.
Make some engine noises.
I need Kev for that, don't I? Whoop.
Just, you're way far too back, aren't you, Wesley? Get your head up in triangulation. That's fine. You're allowed your head up in that gap like that.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Whoop.
It must not be up to. Oh no, it's just because it's got no way. Oh, hang on.
Reaching it. It's, I hope that we don't have to put that diagonal out.
Which was a convertible, wasn't it?
Forwards a bit, innit? Where are you trying to go?
I'm in.
No, because they want to be. Oh, they aren't symmetrical. That's why. I don't know. Hey up, lad. They aren't symmetrical, look. Because I'm like 3 or 4 clicks back.
Right. So what do you want to do?
Pull that forward like that.
Do what you like, Kev. It should move.
Oh, there's a fucking there, look. That's it. That's it. You've got no bolts?
Oh, no, I don't think so. There's a bolt in there. That might just go in and stop it from leaning back over.
Come on then, come on.
No, that won't. I've lost it now.
How are you doing?
You need to go a lot further forward anyway.
Hard as thing.
And bike time.
Not quite a quad bike.
Bike time steering's down.
Yeah.
Seat's got to go about
What do you
2
reckon?
inches, 3 inches down.
Does it suit me? Audi TT.
I noticed wheels, but I didn't know about that.
Getting that Fiesta shell in there on it, look.
Right.
It's Colin's, not mine. We've just been doing cage.
So drop that down.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
The seat wants to just come down a bit. There's a bit.
Wait, seat's just standing seat.
Standard. Your arsehole's dropped like 100 mil on it or
Yeah,
something.
if not more.
Yeah.
If not more.
At least. We just built cage. We're going to plan, like, yeah. Been all week on it. Full week on it, but it's all full of games, isn't it?
Well, I see old Fiesta coming down the road.
It's all been widened and lengthened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holland's done that, like, but, yeah. You won't tell. You won't tell unless it's right next to another Fiesta. Then it'll look different. Yeah.
Jack, come on. Here.
That's the plan.
Come here. Wait. Come here.
Yeah. It's all fun and games, isn't it?
Yeah.
One big engine here, extra.
Oh, 9 edge.
Right, so that's the body back on, ready to take it home, and it's looking awesome. The body's just plonked on at the moment. Look how cool them door bars look. I am absolutely buzzing with it. John, you've been an absolute legend this week, mate. Thank you so much. Look at it, look at it. Just look at that. Yes. How's that coming together now? No good without your gimbal. Is it? Yeah, so she looks absolutely mega now. Just look at that. Let's go for a quick whoop round. Look at it. Obviously, a lot of time left on the body still before we finally stitch it on. Got to sort these sills and bring these sills out. Put the box section in that still. But she's looking awesome. Cheers, John. What a cracking job you've done there, mate.
Chicken nuggets and chips now.
I'm having a Chinese salt and pepper chicken box.
We just talk a lot about food, like, don't we?
Yeah, we like food. We like food.
We can get 100k views on this.
Be mint, wouldn't it?
Then it's double what the last one was.
Yeah, it's up to about 50k now, I think. Yes. That's it. The cage is in. I think I need a couple of weeks now to recuperate from that. So we'll see you again in the next one. Might be a couple of weeks, might be next week. Who knows? Have a beautiful time. Go buy some merch because this has cost a fortune. Thank you. See you in the next one. I've been Colin. That's John the Mom. Salt and pepper chicken box. Woohoo!